The next person, he only asked one question, so why did you only ask one question, dude? You could have asked like two more. Anyway, moving on. Next person. I need to slow down with my talking, really. Next person is iDriVeUby. What do you plan on doing in the future on YouTube? Video games or not? I'm going to keep LPing. I love LPing. I'm going to share my art with you guys. I might do some little mini Flash later on whenever I figured out how to use Flash. So yeah, my channel is always going to be very video game heavy. How did you get the name MasaeAnela? A long time ago when I was playing Ragnarok Online, I just mushed a whole bunch of letters together and I came out with Masae. Now, I never used that name until years later. Like, I only picked it up shortly before I started YouTubing. I just thought, hey, that's a pretty cool name for a pen name after all, and I picked it back up and I started using it as my screen name everywhere. If you see me on games, I'll most likely be going by Masae or Toki or something like that. Now, Anela is actually my real middle name. So I just combined the two and then it just became my pen name, MasaeAnela. So that answers that. And his next question is, do you create your own anime? Do you mean the drawings that I have? Like, I don't draw anime like the animations per se, but I do draw everything that's on my channel, except for the official Katamari Damacy and Majora's Mask art that's on there right now. Anyway, the next person is ChuChuDyl. ChuChuDyl or ChuChuDyl? I'm sorry, I'm kind of guessing on that one. He asks, do you like pie? I love pie. I love pie. I love pumpkin pie and apple pie and peach pie, and yeah, I love pie, especially with ice cream. Did you know that pie is delicious? Yes, I did know that because I eat pie all the time, or I try to. Well, I try not to because it's fattening and unhealthy, but still, I love pie. Is this question I am asking now irrelevant to the others? Kind of. I haven't had anyone ask any food type questions, which I'm kind of surprised. I was expecting like, what's your favorite food or something like that, but nah, no one asked that. Man, you made me hungry. I want some pie now. Anyway, the next person is Hibernate to Live. In real life pic, please. I'm sorry, but no. Maybe eventually I will, but no. For now, I will remain that mysterious person. The next person is blinkkandyoumissit. And he asks, what made you want to begin LPing? Well, first off, my ex, you remember the one I mentioned about the video game that I was making? He challenged me. It started out as a challenge. I didn't think I could do it. I was incredibly shy. I did not expect to get into LPing at all. But he kept nagging me and saying, you would be good at it, you would be good at it, yada yada, you have a good voice for it. And so he kind of edged me into the whole LPing business. Because I did watch a few LPs from various people and I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool. But I'll be frank right here. I was kind of rolling my eyes at it because I was like, what's the point in this? You know, you voice over a game. There's no point to it. To me at the time. Keywords. I'm really into it now and I love it. And I don't know why I rolled my eyes back then. Anyway, next question. Who are your main inspirations with? You mean for LPing, right? I guess you could say my main inspiration for LPing was Nintendo Capri Sun. Yeah, I know everyone says that, but hey, he's a super LP star for a reason, I guess. But yeah, he was just really funny, and I'm like, hey, I can be that funny. I can be that funny without even trying. No, not really, but oh well. Who are your favorite Let's Players? That's a toughie, actually, because I don't necessarily watch too many LPs, believe it or not. I mean, I will. There's a few people that I'll watch, like GTJIO. I'll watch his videos from time to time. Blink and You Miss It. I found his videos when he said something to me, and then I'm like, hey, his videos are pretty fun. So I started watching his videos, and there's a few other people. I can't mention them all, but I don't really watch anyone's videos like constantly. I don't follow their videos, and I feel so bad for it. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Anyway, next question. Wait, let me see. Oh, next person actually. bluebomberimo. Emo, right? Or is it bluebomberimo? Anyway, what is your opinion of the new generation games? You know, I could go on forever about this, so I'll just put it in a nutshell. It's become a lot more about graphics lately in the new generation games. There's a lot less storyline to games. To me. I'm not saying this goes for everyone's gaming and whatnot. It's just, to me, lately, all the games have been all about graphics. It's who can pump out the best graphics available and just slap out this really mundane story. Like, take Twilight Princess, for example. I'm not saying I hate Twilight Princess. I'm not saying that at all. I like Twilight Princess, and it's a beautiful game. But it just does not have that story, and it just doesn't drag me in as much as the previous Zeldas, like Link to the Past or Ocarina of Time. You know what I mean, but it's just gotten really graphics-based lately, which is really sad. Granted, there are games that really combine the storyline and graphics nicely, like Tales of Symphonia, or all the Tales games, really. I love Tales, the Tales series. But, yeah, that's my opinion of them. His next question is, how long do you plan to do Let's Plays? As long as I can. I love doing Let's Plays, so yeah, you can expect me to stick around for a long time. His next question is, what was the first game you ever played? Freddy the Fish. Yep. Freddy the Fish and Putt-Putt. I remember I was put in front of the computer as a kid, and I would just play those games over and over and over, like, yay, I'm playing a video game, yeah, or computer game, whatever. So yeah, my very first games were those games, but I'm assuming you mean video games. So I think my very, very first video game was Star Fox on Super Nintendo. I think. I don't really remember. Anyway, the next person is TheLittleEspeon. And they ask, how did you become such a great drawer? Lots and lots of practice and looking at references. I'm still improving, so I still have a long way to go with my art. But yeah, all it takes is to be able to sit down and practice. That's the one thing that'll get you anywhere with art. The next question is, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is like a really deep blue or an azure blue. I love that color. I also like crimson. I love crimson. I love crimson and black together, and blue and black, and blue and gold. But yeah, my two top favorite colors would be crimson and that deep blue. That's why I like rubies and sapphires. Anyway, the next question is, what's your favorite sushi? I love eel sushi. You know, the little makizushi with the sauce on top, and then you have the little eel inside. I love that so much. I love it, I love it, I love it. And then, of course, it's closely rivaled by the tuna sushi. I love tuna sushi. It's just so good. I want to eat sushi soon. I'm going to be eating soon for my birthday. Yep, my birthday is in a couple months. That's a bonus info. Yay! Wait, no, did I just say a couple months? I meant a few days. Anyway, Monkey Wrench 917 asks, which do you prefer, Legend of Zelda Minish Cap or Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks? I can't make an opinion here, because I have not played either of those games. I am poor, so I can't afford to buy all these new games. I really haven't, I probably haven't played as many games as you would think I have. I'm more of an online gamer than a console gamer. But if I hear that there's a really good game out, then I'll get it. But those are two games that I never did get to play. What's your favorite movie is his next question. My favorite movie, that's a toughie. I love Nine, that animated movie that came out recently. I love that movie. That was amazing, especially for an animated movie. I did not expect it to be like that at all. Then there's Avatar, but that's more of a graphics kind of thing. It's not really, it didn't really inspire me to do anything. So I guess my favorite movie would be Princess Mononoke from Studio Ghibli. That one inspired me for the longest time. I love that movie. It's so, like, it's right in my mindset. All the fantasy and guns are just becoming known, and the swords and whatnot is just awesome.